Thank goodness for gas stoves and cast iron pans, because I can still cook up anything I want. I'm about to make eggs and cheese, and what I did was I just hurried up and got 2 eggs and grabbed the cheese, put the amount that I want in the bowl, and put everything right back in the refrigerator because my refrigerator's been off for a while. I had the Blue Eddy plugged into it, but it did the best it could. It couldn't last a whole 24 hours. It lasted about 6 hours, I think, and then it overloaded at 30%. So no, Blue Eddy. And my other ones aren't that powerful, so they are out and available for charging and extra lighting. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to eat my way out of my refrigerator and my freezer and all my fresh stuff. And I'm staying warm with candles. I have a hurricane lamp and an old oil lamp. I had 2, but this one's not working, so I'm just saving the oil for refill. And I'm about to make my lunch. Good morning, guys. Gretchen, Awesome Fun and Frugal, if you haven't been watching. It's day 3 of no power, but today we have a nice sunny day starting right up in the morning. We'll see how long it lasts. Doesn't seem to be a lot of clouds in the sky, but PG&E has been hard at work since last night, yesterday evening. Finally the storm calmed down enough for them to get up there and work on it. So I'll turn the camera around and show you what's going on. Can't really see all the trucks. They're on the other side of they're in the other property on the other side of our park because they can't reach from our park where the trees up there. So there is the utility folks. They're just working on this one tree, and they have to do that other tree right there. They're working on this tree right now. Yeah. And I think our maintenance guys are out cleaning up some of the debris. And I'm just hanging out. I've got my alcohol stove, which I fired up this morning. It was like 49 degrees in the living room when I came out, and I got it up to almost 70. And now the sun is doing its own work. So we stay in this side of the house during the day, especially right now because the sun is warming up everything. I use the sun. There's my little power station my mom brought back. She charged that for me last night, so that's all fully charged and ready to go for tonight. Yeah, there's my little lamp. My ex-husband used to tell me to get rid of that. He liked to get rid of everything. I appreciated his minimalism, but this thing I've been carting around since I think I got it from my father or mother. Anyway, I inherited that, and I've been carting that around my whole adult life. And it's come in handy. This, well, back in the day, that's what they had for lights. They didn't have electricity. They used these. This little sucker I got, it's had the same wick in it. I don't use it very often. Normally, power outages are only for an hour or two, so I've used it with those. But this time it's 3 days. This sucker is working hard. I'm getting low on fuel, but I have another one in the kitchen and it broke. Well, it didn't break. Well, it doesn't adjust. That little knob right here on the other one stopped adjusting, and I can't get the wick to go up. So I'm just gonna save the fuel that's in the other one to refill this one. Unless I can figure out how to get that wick up. But anyway, I've got candles. There's a candle, and there's a candle. There's some in the kitchen and bathroom, so when it starts to get dark, I just start lighting candles while I'm awake. And then when I need to go to sleep, so what I do is I collect us, me and the dogs, in whatever room will be the warmest. So at night, when it gets dark, we sit out here for a little bit. So I have the alcohol stove and the candles and my my hurricane lamp all lit up and warming up the house. But then I take them all into the bedroom and I put them in there for a little bit, some of them, and I start warming up the bedroom before I go to bed. I have the pet heating pad that has been a godsend during camping. I got it out of the van, been using that as a bed heater for me and the dogs. So it only takes 7 watts. I've been telling everybody about it. And now I've been telling everybody about it, and now I went to Amazon to buy another one, and they're out of stock. That's my fault. Because I told everybody about them, and they got all excited. You know, van life, it's hard to stay warm and not use too much energy. If you're working on solar power or batteries or power stations, everything needs to be as low wattage as possible. So I found this, it's actually for like a chicken coop or pet beds, but it's adjustable. You can set the time, you can have it up to 12 hours or something, and then you can set the temperature. It's great. It only takes 7 watts. It starts out, it takes 23 it's weird, it takes like 20 something when you first plug it in, but once it warms, because it gets to the temperature, it keeps at 7 watts. So I guess it depends on how high you set it. It's early. I've just had my second cup of coffee, and I finally slept last night. I didn't sleep the night before because it was crazy the night before with the weather, the wind, and there was 2 PG&E cars that were camped out, making sure it didn't get worse. And just the excitement, I guess. So that's what I'm just hanging out. Nothing to do today. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, so we went out to do that in the rain. And yep. So stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I keep asking, and I know it sounds, I guess I'm groveling because I really could use your support. A lot of my neighbors could afford to go to a hotel. I can't. So I'm having to work a little harder than everybody else to stay in my house without electricity. Thank goodness I know about van life and all the ways of staying warm, huh? So, yeah, so stay tuned. Please subscribe. Watch the video all the way through, because when you only watch parts of it, it doesn't give me the views, the watch hours that I need to gain monetary support. I'll get paid from ads. Once I have 500 subscribers and I think it's 10,000 watch hours, in like a 90-day period. It's not like total overall. I wish they would, but no. Anyway, that's what I need to, I'm gonna be real here, it's what I need to make money off of this channel and to afford decent equipment. Right now, just the iPhone, and I don't have the overhead, I don't have the money to put out for additional devices and gadgets if I'm not making any money to make up for it. So I'm living on Social Security and a small stipend from my dad and in Santa Cruz, and it's very expensive, and I have a special diet because I have health issues, and it helps keep my pain and symptoms under control to eat a certain diet. And this storm, I can't use my adjustable beds. I have to prop myself up on pillows like I used to when I didn't have body issues. And oh, I'm feeling it. Getting in and out of bed is harder. And it's hard for me to pull myself up from a flat position. I have to roll onto my side. My bed only fits one way in my room, so I always have to roll over on my left side, which is my bad side, so it's a challenge all the time. Even with the adjustable bed working, it's a challenge. So right now, I'm having to use more pain relief options than normal, and just try to take it easy in between all the work you have to do to I have to sort of micromanage the heat levels, the temperature in the house. So it's shuffling candles and furnaces around. Yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you enjoy some of this video. Probably not this rambling, but I'm a little bored. So watch my videos and like and subscribe, and if you already are, thank you. You're really helping me to feel inspired by those of you who are supporting my channel. That's what keeps me going and doing it. I keep thinking of giving up, but then I get like 1 or 2 more subscribers, and I'm like, yay, I got 2 more subscribers. I get so excited. Okay, I'll do another video. So every time I get more subscribers, I do another video. And then I'm like waiting. Anyway, so please help me out. And if you already are, thank you. And if you're already subscribed, but you're just sort of clicking through my videos, if you could just let it run. That's one thing I do for the people I support on YouTube is even if I just doing something else, I'll just let their videos run in the background. Even if I'm not watching them, I'm listening or whatever, but even if I'm doing something else and I can't listen, I'll leave my TV running with their whole channel. I'll just loop their channel, then I'll go to the next one, loop the channel. That helps them, and it doesn't cost me anything more than if I was watching TV. So if you could do that, thank you. I'll show you. I've been doing just fine because yay, I have a gas stove and oven. So if I want to warm up the house, my oven always sets off my smoke detector, so I don't like turning it on. But so what happens is you have a cast iron and you cook in that. It holds the heat for a while, so that helps keep some heat. So that's how I stay warm. So I switched from my coffee press to my percolator because I can just heat this back up when I want more coffee, whatever. So I only have a couple cups a day, 2 max, usually just 1, but hot beverages keep me warm and there's nothing else to do today, so I had another cup of coffee. The downside of this is none of my power banks are powerful enough to keep my refrigerator going. So the first day of no power, most of the day, I kept this running, but later in the evening, my power bank got down to 30% and got overloaded and it stopped. So I'm not gonna open it, but I have food going bad in here, thawing out in here, trying to keep it shut as much as possible, and trying to think about what I want before I open it. So I open it and grab all the things I want really fast and shut it. Same thing, and then I'll pull stuff out of here and put it in there. So I'm sort of eating through my refrigerator and my freezer as much as I can. I have another freezer outside. Same thing, my other 600 watt power bank kept it going for the first day, but I lost, it drained the power station, so there's one out there. You can't see it. It's behind the wall. So, yeah, this is challenging. I mean, I suppose I could think like a camper and go get ice, but then I'm going to have a mess of ice water to clean up in my refrigerator. And I guess PG&E will reimburse you for some of your food loss, so I'm going to be looking forward to that. So, won't be doing any grocery shopping till this is over, and then I guess I have to replace all my food. See, I can even have one of my favorite breakfasts. The stove's turned off, and that's still cooking. I don't know if you can hear sizzling. That's what I love about cast iron. It stays hot for a really long time. I was gonna make my egg in there, but then I decided to make a bird's nest. It was my son's favorite meal. First thing he learned how to cook. Yum, yum. Okay, here goes. So we're still on day 3 of no power. I thought I would document this. We are going to have to clean out the refrigerator. Sorry to say, but I have to go through and figure out what to throw out, what to cook up. Mostly what to throw out. So I'm going to be eating from cabinets with shelf-stable food. Tomorrow I can go do a little free shopping at the food bank, and I have my $23 of food stamps and go over to Trader Joe's or Target. Okay folks, so I'm just hanging out at home. My hair's a mess. I've been in and out of the house with my hood on because it's cold. Anyway, I'm gonna share with you I never thought I would be doing a video of throwing away food. I am like Possum Fun and Frugal. This is breaking my heart. I have to throw out food. So, day 3, my refrigerator has gone above 50 degrees. That means all the eggs and milk related stuff so I had a house guest come to visit, and she took us both shopping, and she bought both of us a bunch of food. Luckily we got through some of it, and then she went to her sister's for a couple weeks, but she left some of this food, and I'm on a dairy-free diet and everything, so there's milk and yogurt stuff I have to throw out because she's not here. And so anyway, I gotta throw out all the stuff in the refrigerator. Looks like the freezer is still frozen. We need to stick the thermometer in there, and we'll see in a few minutes what the temperature is in there. I have this little thermometer, and right now it says 64 Fahrenheit. That's 17.8 Celsius. So, let's see. Freezer. Put that right there. Close it quickly. Okay, while we wait to see how cold the freezer is, we're going to clean out the fridge. I need to get a container. I have a plastic container. Okay, here we go. And I need to do this in a way that isn't going to hurt my back, so I have to get a stool. I don't know if you can see my little stool. So I'm going to sit here and clean out the... Okay. All right. So here I am. If you can see me in the refrigerator. So, let's see. Let's see what we're wasting. Organic, free range, eggs, 4 eggs. I do like eggs, but I can't eat them too often. So I've eaten a couple and now I'm worried about the, let's go. This is my vegan cheese. I think it'll be okay. Yogurt. Yogurt. Pudding. Pudding. Cherry tomatoes, which are already going bad, so those have to go. My hummus, which I did the best I could. I ate most of it, and I don't know. My butternut squash, that has to go in the sink because I need to wash the container. It wasn't very good. These peaches might be okay. I don't know. So I just took this out of the freezer last night. I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna cook it right now. Warm up the house. My leftover soup. Dog food. But I just took that out. This is plant-based milk here. I have cranberry juice. I have plant-based milk. Plant-based cheese. And oh look, more eggs. I should cook that. That's produce, so I think that'll be okay. I have 2 carrots and an artichoke. I guess I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. This is what I'm having for dinner tonight. Salmon and artichoke. Everything in the door. Oh, cheese. Cheese. Milk, but I'll save the jar. tell this is no good. I don't know about the mayonnaise. It's still cold and unopened. Ah. Sour cream. Okay. I'm not taking my chances with these peaches because they were old already. Okay. So far, day 3 of power outage, and this is what was in my refrigerator. It's gotta go. So, let's see. Fruit cups, yogurt. So we're talking, this was $2.19, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So what, $15 plus 5, 10. So this is about $25 worth of food right here. About $25 worth of food. And it's only day 3. So my freezer, which I won't open, probably has $100 or more worth of food in it. And I have the freezer outside. So hopefully they have that power on soon. So I have to take all this out of containers, save the containers, recycle what needs to be recycled. Yeah. Yeah, so there's that. First $25 worth, oh, and milk. And so probably $30 worth of food. Probably a good $30 worth of food, you think? At least. Food's expensive these days. Like these were fresh farmed eggs. And I didn't know we were gonna power outage, so I stuck them in the fridge to last longer. I didn't have to put them in the fridge if I was gonna use them. But anyway. So at least I have a gas hot water heater, so I can do my dishes. And I was able to take a shower yesterday, so. I'm gonna save these little containers. They'll be useful. Good little mini food containers. And technically it's day 2 for the refrigerator, because the first day, at least most of the day, most of the day on the first day I was able to keep the refrigerator going the first day. So technically this is really more like day 2 of the refrigerator not being cold enough. I'm not taking chances with Anything dairy and eggs, I'm not taking my chances with.